Hello. Welcome. This is surprising, I know. Didn't think I would be doing this, but here we are. I'm very excited. How is everyone? Let me know how you're doing. I know a lot of people are asleep right now. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep. But we are going to we're going to read up until that mid-month chaos begins, and so up until Vanessa's sprints begin. And I thought, we've got 3 hours. That's the minimum sprint time normally, so why not? It'll be midnight when Vanessa starts, so I was like, I can't really join her because I'll be way too tired and everyone will be asleep. But I still wanted to be on sprints and be a bit productive. So I thought, why not do my own just for a few hours? But I am very tired today. I did finish Cruel King, which is the book 0 in Rena's Kent's universe. I actually don't know what the series is called. A Royal Elite book. So yeah, but I've read all of Legacy of Gods, and now I'm making my way back because I didn't read them in the correct order. Like, I read the Legacy of Gods series in the correct order, but I didn't read the rest of Rena's books before that, and everything else came before that in publication order. So now I'm doing publication order, and I'm very excited about it, and I'm having such a great time. It was nearly 5 stars. That was my ballroom book. So now I need to find something for the dining room, and I have a lot of options for this one, but I'm thinking Daydream, but I don't know. I don't want to start anything for it. I think I'm just going to use these sprints to figure out like a little TBR for mid-month chaos, because I do want to read a lot and help my team out a bit. And yeah, I've been trying to get library cards, like online ones, because my one that I had from Florida doesn't work anymore, and it was how I got all of my Hoopla stuff, and it was such a good resource, and it was my favorite thing ever, especially for this type of thing. So I'm really looking for something like that again, but it takes me so much time to figure it out. So yeah, I'm just trying to find something like that that will work, and just to have more Libby books and stuff, so I don't have to wait as long for books. And it's just so good. It saves me so much money in the long run. And then I also do want to go through my wedding budget and see what I've got due and what's coming up. And then yeah, I feel like I'll just be able to see that a lot better if I organize it again, because I kind of like have left it for a while and I don't remember like what's due, what I'm owing, and that's stressing me out. So I need to do that, and also book in something for our honeymoon, because I booked the flights but I haven't booked the accommodation, so I need to get that shit sorted. But yeah, hello, welcome. I think I will be doing might do 45-minute sprints, seeing as I'm only on for 3 hours, because if I do an hour and a half, then that's already over the time. I don't know, what do we think? 45 minutes, that's 90. Yeah, I think we might just do 45 minutes, and then with the chatty bits, it'll probably take us right up until Vanessa. So I think that's a good idea. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. Turned on your sprints and my cat instantly started meowing towards the phone. They're like, I know what time it is. It is reading time, I'm sure. Very good stuff. Yeah, I am very excited about it. But I feel like I've been reading that book for so long, and it took me way longer than I wanted it to, and way longer than it should have. I feel like a lot of books have been taking me a while this month, and I've been exclusively reading on my Kindle. So that's been a lot. But yeah, I'm actually surprised. I felt like I hadn't read anything, but like I've actually read a few books. So I'm surprised. Two, four. Oh, I've only read 4 books. No, wrong. Okay, I take it back. I haven't read that many. Yeah, okay. Thought I'd read a lot more than that, but that's fine. She normally always sits on my books and becomes unsettled the moment I open up one, of course, just to annoy you like that. She's like, I want your attention. Excuse me. I get it. That's a great idea. I love that. I need to do that at some point in my life. Like, seriously, the amount of unorganization to do with my books is crazy. One day I will get there, but today ain't that day. I need to organize other things. But that's such a great idea. I hope you get to do that. All right, let's go into our first sprint. We may as well get into it. And happy reading. how did we all go during that sprint? I hope you did well. I kind of signed up to another bloody library, but I had to send them proof of this one is actually in Australia. You'll be very proud to know that it's in Australia because I tend to favour the US ones to get me some library cards, library access. But yeah, this one is the city of Sydney one, and I used to be a part of it because I used to live in Sydney, but I'm technically not a Sydney resident anymore. I'm on the outskirts. So I put my old driver's license and now I'm admitting to basically fraud, identity theft, but it's not. It's me. I swear, it's me 5 years ago. No, I'm fine. So yeah, I signed up for it and I've got a temporary card, and it said it would work for a month, but it doesn't on Libby. And I just had to submit an email with proof of identification, which I did, and then I should get 3 years of membership without having to go and get a physical card, which I probably could go get a card from another library, but I am not really a resident of Sydney, so that would suck. I have a Central Coast one because that's where I do live, but it's not good. I want the big city vibes. It's not fair. Why do you have to live in the city to get the library card? Oh. Anyway, so I did that, and then I worked out the outstanding amount for the wedding. Scary times. Let's just say we're halfway to paying it, I think. If I don't buy anything else, which is just not happening, then there's the honeymoon. So I've got to move some things around. I'm terrified of that, but we'll work it out. We will work it out. Anyway, so through cataloging your library, you're mainly putting your TBR on there to keep track. That's a great idea. Love that for you. Hello, Chantel. Up way too late. My new laptop came and I spent all day setting it up, aka installing Sims 4 in Dreamlight Valley. This would so be me. I would not be able to sleep until it's all set up, and then I'd be too tired to play it, and way too excited. So yeah, I feel that, and I hope it gets installed very quickly and it doesn't take too long to set up. And I hope you just have the best time, because that is such a good feeling. Just playing fresh Sims and fresh Dreamlight Valley, my dream. Actually, I haven't played either for ages. I don't have my computer accessible for a while, but my desktop one, because I can't play on my laptop. It barely allows me to sprint at this time, let alone play sprints on it. Oh my gosh, I would be able to cook a steak well done if I played Sims on this laptop. But I do have my Switch and I could play some Dreamlight Valley, so maybe I'll go do that. Oh no! That would, yeah, if you haven't had it for so long, it would be a lot to get used to. Hello, Vanessa. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. In true fashion, the moment I'm doing something, the cat wants attention. Of course. It's it's rite of passage. Still in bed, as you should be. It is the weekend for you. Well, it's the weekend for me too. It is the weekend. It's Saturday morning. Stay in bed until your sprints. Even do your sprints in bed. Just chillax. Listening to as much of my room book as possible till the chaos starts. Very exciting. That is me as well. I'm listening to Crossroads, which is my book club book, and I'm not loving it, unfortunately. Our first book club book, and I'm not loving it, which I was worried I wouldn't. But it's been on my Kindle for so long, so I was like, I'm going to make this the first book club book because I can. It's my book club. I can do whatever I want. So I wanted to get that out of the way. So that's what I'm currently listening to. Are you listening to Credence? Because how's that going? I feel like I wouldn't be able to listen to that book. I feel like I would have to physically read it because otherwise it would be too much. I don't know. Let me know. Hello, Jess. Going to bed but started reading Amari and the Night Brothers for a project. Lovely. And reading Onyx Storm for my room book, and also need to start Crossroads. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you think. I feel like you wouldn't like it either, Jess, if I'm not liking it and I am like a romance person and you're not like as into romance, like you have a lot of other genres that you prefer, I believe anyway, then I pray for you because it's giving me the ick. I love that you guys have books for different rooms, given I live in a camper van. I'm not sure how that would work. This is to do with the Clue Read-A-Thon. We're not that fun. Imagine. No, we're doing Get a Clue, which is a readathon based on the game of Clue or Cluedo. And basically how it works is you move around the board into different rooms. So the whole board is a house or a mansion, and there's different types of rooms. And yeah, lucky no one said like you're like, you guys just sound like you're saying bedroom, but imagine if it's just like the billiard room. You would think you're insane. Like, yeah, I'm just reading my billiard room book. Imagine that. I do know some people that have Kindles for different rooms of their house though, like for real, which is goals, absolute goals. Yeah, I cannot relate to that. I've been moving this thing around everywhere, including my like little arm for it as well, and it's such a hassle to take on and off, but I refuse to be uncomfortable when reading. Reading An Awful Catitude. Such a cute name before I go to bed tonight. Is it odd that I'm hoping my insomnia is bad tonight? I feel that. I get like that when I'm really into a book and I'm like, I really hope I can't sleep tonight and I can just keep reading. And then it's like the one night where I'm so tired. So yeah, I understand. Yes, Jess explained. At least we're in like a normal room. We're not in the billiard room. Or like, I don't know, what else is like ridiculous? The ballroom. We are in the ballroom. We were in the ballroom. That's kind of ridiculous. Unless you have a ballroom. I mean, I don't even have a dining room in my house. So can't relate to having a dining room, but that's a bit more realistic than having a billiard room or a conservatory. I know some people call, I don't know, I'm doing it in a British accent, but some people, what am I saying? Some people just call like a certain types of rooms, like a patio with windows, I guess, a conservatory, which I guess is what it is. I don't know, but conservatory just feels like a really rich thing to have to me. Yeah, I don't know. And when I think of conservatory, I think of Haunting Adeline. If you've read that and you know. Or I think of Shadowhunters, and because the conservatory was the only place where like the other like vampires and the warlocks and all of those, what are they called? Oh my god, I've like completely blanked on what they were called. Like everyone that isn't a Shadowhunter can only go in the conservatory of the institutes. They can't go inside the institutes because it's only Shadowhunters. So when I think of conservatory, I think of Haunting Adeline and Shadowhunters. And yeah, you definitely do not have to read books in certain rooms of your house, van, or space. Imagine that. Crazy. That'd be fun. I wouldn't want to be in any other room besides my bed. Hello, Helen. Trying to decide on a book to read for the dining room prompt. Would the Duke and I in the Bridgerton series work? I think Meredith answered this question. I think she said it might be a bit of a stretch. But yeah, like, because it doesn't, it's like more focused on the romance aspect. I think that's what she said. But maybe if this isn't the question that I was thinking of, just go into the ask questions here. That's so fair though. It would have been ridiculous, to see people going, oh yeah, I'm reading this in this room. But for all of us to be doing it at the same time, you would have been thinking, am I the one that's weird? I get that. Yeah, it definitely can be. I feel like I'm not doing that many this year because I'm just like doing the big ones and that's about it. I'm doing the big 3. Clue, Amazing, and NetGalley November. And then, I don't know, I'll probably end up doing more last minute, but I just can't be bothered. It would make for an interesting readathon. Yes, let's do the bathroom book. Son turns 18 next month, have surgery in Mexico the next week, and then he has all these senior year things going on, and as soon as he graduates, off we both go. Fair enough. It's a busy, busy time, yes. And yes, definitely good luck with your surgery. That would be funny. Have severe food allergies and celiac. I find that hilarious. And now I'm composing a Dr. Seuss-like potty book. I love this. So funny. I live in the Central Coast, but I was trying to get a Sydney library card because I've got a Central Coast Council one, but they don't have very many books. It's a bit crap. Yeah, Sydney will definitely have the good ones, and they did. I remember when I lived there, they had really good ones, and that was ages ago. So now that reading is so trendy, it should have more. Are you also from Australia, or are you just interested? Hello, just up and finishing an audiobook for the ballroom. Nice. What were you reading? Fair. I was hoping they were like the ones in the US. So far, I haven't been able to access anything in Australia. US, no drama, but here in Australia, it's like we're not allowed to borrow ebooks. I know, right? So annoying. No, they're definitely not like that. You had to prove your identity, and it just so happens that I had an old photo of my license, and I'm just going to see if that works, but I don't reckon it's going to, but I'll keep you updated. But yeah, I'm searching if anyone has any recommendations of US libraries or anywhere in the world really. Maybe I should try some UK ones, but I feel like they have a very hard system to crack compared to the US. For ones that you don't need to physically go in and join and that are free, because I've found a few that are like $20 a year or something, and like probably saving me heaps of money in the grand scheme of things, but you don't really know what it's like until you've joined it, and I don't want to like jinx myself by doing that. So yeah. I'm on low dose chemo forever for lupus. It shuts down 99% of my reactions. So now my rheumatologist and my allergist and my argue a lot. Oh, I'm sorry I have to go through all of that. I feel like, yeah, medical stuff is hard anyway, but when you have like differing like medical opinions, it's very hard for you to cope being in like the middle of all of that. So there you go. Different types of treatments. Interesting. Planning a trip to Canada for my 30th this year. That's so exciting. Amazing. Where in Canada are you going? Which side, or the middle? I don't know. Where are you going? Are you going for some cowboy romance? Because that's what I would go for. My neurologist is in charge, so I just laugh at all the memos going back and forth with all due respect. Yes. Yes, I see a lot of this as I work in a general practice, and like the specialist letters and things. It's like difference of opinions and all of that. So, yeah, I appreciate your press. Can't speak to your situation in Aussie doctors, but I think it depends on how bad your organs are being affected. Very, very fair. Lost my gallbladder to lupus, and now my kidneys are acting the goat. So we'll see what they want to do. And I lost my thyroid too. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love how this has just become the conversation. We love it. Downwelder. Thank you, Jess. Oh my god. That makes me sad that I'm like forgetting things in the Shadow Under series, because that was my life. Yeah, I'm excited to know. Shit, Read-A-Thon is on. We'll be avoiding US because your country scares me. To Australia, it can be very scary, but me, I'm coming over there for my honeymoon. Mainly Vancouver. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Glad to hear it. Was hoping you'd say that. Always say only one readathon, then wind up in 20. Yeah, I feel that. That was me last year. Whoops. And then I'm like in them as well, which is even extra to just doing it, because there's no pressure if you're just like doing it for fun. Maybe not last year, the year before, I like overdid it ridiculously. So yeah, we're not going to do that this year. But it's fine. Whoa, it just jumped. Worth the trip if you can make it. Dying to go down to PEI, but I'm scared to travel that far right now. BC. I can't. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what this stands for, and I don't know what PEI stands for either. I suck. Far North Queensland, flooding and no libraries. Oh my gosh, are you okay in the floods? I hope you are. Scary, scary times. When I get on the road, my very loose, goosey itinerary is every lighthouse up the west coast and every library, but specifically the remaining Carnegie libraries. Ooh, nice. Oh, fair. Definitely don't go there. I wouldn't either. Yank living down under. Love the USA. Love the weather. Kind of in Australia. Hate the medical systems and the cost of living. Yes. Yes, for sure. I think just the medical system is the biggest thing that scares me when going over there, and I just make sure I have my travel insurance. And it's so expensive, but it is expensive here too. But the weather and like I guess because it's Americanized, it's like supposed to be like the most Western society in the world. Just like how much stuff they have, like the bookstores and like the libraries and things like that, I'm just obsessed with, because we just don't have it on that scale. Like everything over there is just scaled up so much, and they do things really well in that way. And the food. Good night, Jess. Prince Edward's Island. Oh, there you go. British Columbia. I was like, it's got to be something in Canada. Oh, wow. Yeah. The elective surgeries and stuff scares me. It's ridiculous. I'm so sorry that you guys went through that. It's horrible. Um, mm, definitely. Going to be doing a supernatural locations tour while I'm in Vancouver because they filmed there. That is so fun. I love that for you. Oh, amazing. All right, let us go into another sprint. We'll do another 45 minutes. 10, 45. Yeah, and then we'll come back and then we'll do one more sprint. This is the second last sprint. Excuse me. And then we'll be done. And then we'll be ready for some chaos. Because why not? Happy reading. Hello. I just realized I left my camera on and I don't know what I was doing in here before. I got changed. Oh, I got changed over there, like behind it. But what if I walked over here? Should anyone see me naked? I will not be happy. Let's just like do a quick like go back because I turned the light off. How funny. I'm just gonna quickly let's watch this in live time because how funny would that be? I mean, it wouldn't be funny. It would be like traumatic, but yep, there I go. Get enough. Okay. Can see myself reaching for my hands. Oh, yep. I close the blinds because I'm getting changed. I don't want anyone to see me, but I forget to turn my camera off. Oh, and there's a light off. Okay, cool. We have not exposed ourselves. Good stuff. I've never done that before. Yeah, why? Lovely. I think we've had a lot of chatting in the chat, which is great. Yes, I need to watch Supernatural as well. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's very scary. In fact, my kids got me hooked on it and they were about 10 at the time. Oh, I need to watch it. Like, I love shows around that time. Like, it's not the same, but like Vampire Diaries and, Pretty Little Liars and all of those type shows. Some of my favorite shows. And yeah, I think I would enjoy it. I am the same. I feel that. Off to sleep for a bit before the chaos starts. Fair enough. 9 p.m. now, so that's plenty of sleep to start my day tomorrow for sure. It'll be fine. The chaos will keep you going. It's 3:15 for Chantel. Or you fell back asleep. Good. You need that weekend rest, Vanessa, and especially for the chaos. Yeah, there was a lot of chatting. Love this. Multitasking, yes. We do that a lot on sprints. I bet. Hello, Jamie. Also, probably getting a nap for a couple of hours before the fun starts. Theoretically, I've been reading but got distracted writing rambly late night essays. Have my first book ready. Lovely. Very glad to hear that. I have a feeling I'm simply going to make my tea at the normal time and pretend I slept. I mean, that's a really good way. Just trick your body into thinking that you did sleep. How will it know? Determined to get some actual sleep, but it won't be super surprising if I'm back in the chat sooner than planned. I feel like this is always you, Jem. You're like, I'm off to bed, and then like an hour later, you're like, I'm back. Been waking up a lot throughout the night, which is why people will see me responding to them at 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. as if I don't actually sleep. Yes, I get this with you, Vanessa, because like you're always active in the Discord. Like I am just like, oh no, I'm awake. So Vanessa should be asleep and I wasn't active, and I'm like, oh no, she was there. It's okay. So that's working out well for me, but I'm sorry you keep waking up throughout the night a lot. Oh, created a monster. I feel like that's everyone. Hello, Julie. Just getting up and getting coffee, ready to read today. Very, very nice. I'm jealous that it's starting at midnight for me and like the start of the day for you guys. Yeah, I think I'll just like read one thing for chaos and then I'm gonna have to do some work So I'm gonna put in the hard yards tomorrow. Hello, Livia. How are you? Hope you're doing well. No exposure is perfect. I'm really glad. Just bought some black paper window covers to go behind the silly curtains. Apparently, if backlit, it's like you have no curtains at all. Oh, yes, you got to get those blackout blinds. We got them in our last house because the neighbours kept having their light on all night long, so we just needed it, and it changed my life. Want to finish my dinner, dining room, and edit a video before the reading weekend starts. Sounds like a plan. Hope you get to do that. Well, you have a bit of sprints going on today. We've got one more sprint left here, and we've got an hour and 10 minutes left until the chaos begins. So that is very exciting. All right, I think we'll go into our next sprint so we have a little bit of chatting time before we transfer over to Vanessa for the chaos. This one I need to actually get some books on the go because I haven't done that yet. I was supposed to do at the start of sprints, but I didn't. So let's go do that. I just spent the whole last sprint looking at accommodation in Hawaii, and I don't know why I'm being so picky. I don't have the money to be picky with that. But it's our honeymoon and I want it to be nice, but it can't be too nice because I don't want to go broke from it. I just need to chill. Like whatever it is, it's going to be lovely. And we're going to be on a honeymoon, so I'm not going to be complaining. And why am I even bothered? But it's just a lot of money, no matter where it is. So I want to make sure it's right. That's my problem with that. So if anyone has any Hawaii accommodation recs for Waikiki, I would love to know if you've been there before. But if not, that's fine. All right, happy reading, everyone. Let's put the last sprint banner up, and we will see you soon. Hello. How did we all go in our last sprint before chaos starts? Oh, wait, did that even go off? Oh, I think it did. Oh well. Hi, I'm here. I think it was on the cusp of going off anyway. How did we go? I have been doing my TBR, and now I've got, let's see, I've got a lot of Kindle Unlimited books on the go here, and I think all are audio as well, just so I can do it that way, because I just don't think I can focus right now. All the audio on Kindle Unlimited, which I'm very happy with. I've got a Taylor Jenkins Reid short story. I've got a few short story collections. There's one called what's it called? The Far Away collection, with Rainbow Rowell in it as well, which I love her. And they're all based on fairy tales, which is fun. And then we've got some Into the Shadow collection, which I think is some interesting types of prose. So that looks good. And then we've got a murder mystery one as well, just to set the vibes for murder mystery chaos. So yeah, I think that's all I've got at the moment, but they're all looking good. And then on Hoopla, I have a few comics, graphic novel mangas, Cat Gamer, which I've been meaning to read for a really long time. I also have, by Julia Quinn, Miss Butterworth and the Mad Baron. They're a bit longer. And then, I'm up to date with Saga, so I don't actually have that one. So if I want to read anything else physical, I will get those. I will search Hoopla for some more. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like that's a good place to start. That's at least 30 books or something. So I think that's okay. I think I'm not going to be able to read that much, but you never know. We could be popping off in Team 1 and I could be contributing to something for once. So yeah. Yes, I need to just think about what my priorities are and what I want, but it is hard to narrow it down. Been to most Caribbean islands, and it's usually the same. The room didn't matter, but this is a honeymoon. Yeah, I don't know. We definitely don't spend too much time in the room, but obviously you want it to be comfortable. And we're going for 9 nights, so it is quite a long time. So it's not like you're there for just a week and you barely get to use the room. It's almost 2 weeks. So I don't know. But I'll figure it out. Yes, go Team Professor Plum. So excited. I feel like this chaos we need to seriously lock in for some shit. Good night, Chantel. Thanks for joining us. Coffee is brewing. Devices are being charged and ready. Bring on the chaos. Let's go, Ashley. You've got this. Olivia is going to concentrate on manga. Nice. I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with manga. I just feel like I need to be in the right mood and frame of mind to read it. Otherwise, I'm flicking through trying to finish it, and it just feels like it takes me forever. Also have 30 options to choose from, so hopefully I find some decent reads. I'm sure you will. I'm sure there's got to be something out there that works for you. I'm hoping the same for myself. So yeah, it should be good. I'm really excited for the vibes of this weekend, and I think it's going to be a fun time. I'm also cleaning my house out tomorrow. I just have like a few things to do, so yeah, I can be listening to stuff the whole time, which will be great. So I will get going with that. But thank you guys for watching and joining me and chatting with me today, even if it was just for like 3 hours. It was really nice. I had a fun time. And don't forget to go over and wait for Vanessa's sprints because they're starting in about 15 minutes. And yeah, it's pinned up the top of the comments. Hopefully you can see that. I'm sure they're going to be a fun time. I wish I could join you, but I am so tired. And it is like midnight for me, so you know, it's okay. And I'm planning on doing lots of reading tomorrow, so, and I'm gonna read, or I'm gonna listen to one book now and hope that works for me. So yeah, I just got to remember to submit the books. Everyone remember to do that, because you can't, like, don't wait till right at the last second. We want to be able to submit them and have time, you know, like just got to be on top of things. Because it doesn't go on for very long, so I feel like you might forget about it, and then it will be after the 48 hours and you'll be like, sugar, I was meant to submit all of these books and I didn't, and then it was all for nothing. It wasn't all for nothing. It was for fun and it was for reading, but you also want to give your points to your team. So yeah, that is kind of something to think about as well. Trying to think of anything else I have happening. I have a vlog coming out for me reading Powerless soon. I'll get that sorted. I haven't done a vlog for a little while, so that's nice. I do need to film some stuff at some point in my life. I haven't been filming as often because I've been moving and I haven't had any physical books, but yeah, I really want to film me reading all of Rena Kent's books, but I don't know. I kind of just want to lock in and read them and not even talk about it out loud because I'm so obsessed and I don't really have anything extra to say on the topic. So I don't know if that's worth it for me to vlog, because it would just be me fangirling in a corner and wishing I knew these people. Actually, I don't know if I want to know those people, but I kind of do. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna. What one am I gonna listen to first? Is a good question. I think I might listen to the faraway ones. So the first one is The Prince and the Troll, and that is by Rainbow Rowell. So I'll download that audiobook. Yeah, the Faraway collection. So we've got Rainbow Rowell. Whoa, how do you use Kindle again? A charming as a man and a mysterious something under the bridge cross paths in a short fairy tale. It's fate when a man accidentally drops his phone off the bridge. It's fortune when it's retrieved by a friendly shape sloshing in muck underneath. Interesting. Troll Under the Bridge. I didn't think I would ever read a story about that. I mean, it's not romance. Why do I just assume it's romance? It's just a friendship. I need help. I will. I definitely will. Are you in Team Plum, Ashley? Am I thinking of the same Ashley? Because if so, yes, you are. You've liked my thing on there. I will definitely be updating the chat, and yes, you are. I'll definitely update the chat as I read them and stuff. I think we're gonna get like a a channel to talk about chaos, so hopefully that comes in soon. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Happy reading, everyone. Hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend, and don't forget to go over and say hi in Vanessa's sprint and spend some time with her over there if you're not heading off to bed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.